The data table is the third option on the Report Wizard menu. And when opened on a blank worksheet, initially the Instructions tab is displayed along with the POV tab on the right-hand side. To build a single dimension report, first choose the dimension that you want to analyse, then right-click on that member in the POV panel and choose one of the available expansion functions, for example the base members. And if you wish, you can use the Dimension tab to select a different top member. Or you can choose a different background point of view dimension and choose a different member for the background point of view. So for this report we are going to build a single dimension table showing us the base members of the balance sheet account. The returned HFM data is displayed in an Excel table. Data tables only display rows that have data in the current point of view. Any blank rows are automatically suppressed. One of the advantages of displaying the data in an Excel table is you're able to use the standard Excel functionality, for example sorting the data. Excel tables makes sorting and filtering the data very easy. You can sort by value, exchange rate, description, or account label. When we defined this report, we chose to see the base members of the balance sheet account. But if we wanted to change the top member of the report, we simply use the POV panel on the left. Either select the balance sheet to display the member selection, or choose the drop-down to choose one of the selected favourites, which makes it very quick to change the point of view of the report. Data tables also support the Merlin Excel right-click functionality. Right-clicking on a data cell displays the Merlin Excel context menu, from which you can choose a number of options, for example analysing the cell POV. The cell POV form allows you to build further data tables using the background point of view of the selected cell as your starting point. For example, if we now want to analyse the selected cell across a custom dimension, for example custom 4, we right-click and choose the expansion function we want, and the analysis of the cell is added to a data table in a new worksheet. And we can continue to use the right-click functionality to further analyse the data in any way we choose. For example, if we want to see what a value has been throughout the course of the year, we choose the period dimension and select the special full year expansion function. So using data tables and the right-click function to navigate your way around the data in HFM. And as the data is added to a new worksheet each time, you can always return to your previous reports. Let's go back to the data table form, and this time we'll again expand the account dimension, but this time select the descendants function. Note that the icon for the account dimension now changes to a D, signifying it will be expanded over its descendant members. Then in the Instructions tab, rather than extract data, we're going to select the option to extract cell text. Notice we could also use this option to extract line item detail. Selecting the cell text option means the report will extract cell text not just for the selected account, but for every descendant underneath the selected account. So data tables can be used to extract cell text without actually having to know exactly where the cell text is. Let's go back now to the report builder form, and we'll go back to extracting data by selecting the data option in the Instructions tab. And this time our single dimension expansion will be over the entity dimension. And the expansion function we'll choose this time is member lists. Now on the left hand side we have a list of the member lists created in HFM for the entity dimension. And once we've selected a member list, we select the Get Data button to build the report. And because this time the expansion function has been applied to the entity dimension, it is the entity members that will be displayed in the rows of the table report. When analysing the entity dimension, we get a couple of extra columns: the status showing the calculation status and the entity currency of the corresponding entity. In this report we have an entity that is not calculated. So to run a calculation on this entity, we select the row, then choose the Merlin Excel right-click option and select the Calculate or Consolidate option to display the Run Action form. To run a calculation on the cell's point of view, we simply select the Calculate option, then the Calculate button to run the calculation on HFM. And once the calculation has completed, we can select the Refresh and Close button to update the report. And we see that the status of the entity has changed to OK. In this video we've seen that data tables are a quick and easy way to view and manage the data in HFM. This video showed how to use single dimension tables. Other videos will show you how to use multiple dimensions.